Hi there, pluckers. I'll have a sore fingers again with you with hopefully another interesting lesson. This one is from the Rolling Stones, of course, and the song called The Last Time, one of their very early hits. Standard tuning, no capos, doing it in the same key as the Stones, okay? So this is a Campfire version, okay, a sort of a fairly single guitar version playing all the bits, okay? So if you've only got one guitar between you, okay? So let's get to it. So starting off with the classic intro, you'll notice various people play this in different positions. I'm playing it down here, and a lot of people play it up here. But from an acoustic, I think it sounds better if it's played down here. Because if you're playing it on electric, it's fine to play it up here. But there's some hammer-ons up here which sound great on an electric, but on an acoustic, it sounds you get this. You get those horrible overtones, which doesn't sound very clever. So you don't get that if you play it on an electric up here, but on an acoustic you do. So I'm playing it down here. Okay. So here we go. Starts off on the 3rd string, and it's a slide from 2 to 4. I'm using my 2nd finger, and it's a deliberate. You hit the 1st note, 2nd on the 3rd, and there's a very minute pause. It doesn't go straight into the slide. It's like it doesn't go. You can do it like that, a lot of people do, but if you listen to the record, there's more of a sort of so just a mini pause before you slide, okay? So then it ends up on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string with the 3rd finger. That's 1st finger, what am I talking about? 1st finger, 3rd fret, 2nd string. Then you go back to the 4th fret of the 3rd string with the 2nd finger. Then what I do is I put my 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. So it's okay, got that? So 2 to 4 slide, 3rd fret 2nd string, 4th fret 3rd, 5th fret 2nd. Then I'll take this 3rd finger away and I play the open 4th string, the 4th fret of the 3rd string and the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Just a nice little 1, 2, 3 sort of thing. 4, 3, 2. Okay. So now you've got this. And the final bit is I'm barring the 2nd fret of the 3rd string and 2nd string with my 1st finger. Okay, partial A chord, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret, 2nd string, barring with my 1st finger, and I play the open A string, the 5th string, then the 3rd string, and then the 2nd string through. So you've got, so the whole thing very slowly. So that's the riff played the way I play it, okay? So what I do, obviously you can play as many of those as you want before you start singing, okay? But what I did was just a couple, 2 or 4 times is fine. And then what I do is I then go to the chords for the verse, okay? So it's like chords, and then chords, riff, okay? So you could play all chords all the time, or you could play all riff all the time, but the way I did it was just on a single acoustic. I think it's better if you split it up. So 2 lots for the intro, or 4 times if you want to do it. And then chords, first line of the verse, told you once and I told you twice. It's just E to D to A. Told you once and I told you twice. Okay, and then what I did was play the riff again. You could just keep playing the chords, okay? You could just keep going, told you once and I told you twice. Da, 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 da. Okay, you could just keep playing the chords, but I thought it's more interesting to play the riff after each line, okay? So, told you once and I told you twice, riff. chords, riff, chords, riff, chords. Okay, then we go into the chorus, and then the chorus is the way I did it was trying to get it sounding something like the original, and I'm playing an F shape on the 5th fret. It's an A chord, okay? Open 5th string, and an F shape on the 5th fret. And what it is, it's like to get the sound that's on the record, if you listen closely, it's like a... He's doing that sort of thing, okay? So what you're doing is like you hit the open A string, okay, so it's down, sort of a rake down sort of thing. Come back up, hit the top E string again, then down, up, so it's right, that sort of thing. Okay, and you just repeat that, because and we take the same thing up to a D chord, also played as an F shape, on the 10th fret. And this time I'm mainly doing the 4 down to 1, not 5 down to 1. If you hit the open A, that doesn't matter. It sounds okay. But it's mainly 4 down to 1. Same idea. Hit the 4th string and then rake down. Come back up. Okay, so dun 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 dun. I'm doing it, so rake, up, and then I'm hitting the sort of 3rd and 2nd strings there, okay, right, then down, up, right, okay, so this could be back to the A chord, F shape, and then the riff, twice, and then the next verse, riff, okay, and so on. It's just riff, verse, riff, verse, riff, verse. You know, get the idea, don't you? Line, riff, line, riff, line, riff, all the way through the verse, okay? Or you could just play chords, up to you, okay? So that's basically it. That's apart from the solo, okay? So the solo, right? So when you get to the end of the verse, obviously you'll do the chorus. A couple of times on the old riff. Right, now the solo kicks in, okay, when you want to put it in there. And what I do is, basically, it's a partial E chord right up on the 9th fret, and it's a bar. I'm using my first finger to bar the first 4 strings, okay. And ideally, you can just play it, but ideally you need to slide into it. Right, so what you do is you slide into it, and then as soon as you've slid into it, put your pinky on that 12th fret of the top E string. So come out of the riff, I'll do it slowly, twice. That's right. So it slides up, and then when you come back down, so put that pinky on that 12th fret. And keep it there, okay? So once again, slowly. Right? Then what what we do is we do the D chord again as an F shape on the 10th fret, just a single stroke, right, just a single one, and then another one on the A chord that we played in the chorus, 5th fret F shape. So it's okay, and then we go to a straightforward E chord again, and then there's another riff to play. Okay, so coming into the solo. Okay, and then we play this first riff, and it's another slide from 2 to 4 on the 3rd string, but this is a straightforward slide. Then the 3rd fret of the 2nd again, then we go back to the 4th fret on the 3rd and slide it back down to the 2nd. Okay, got that? Then the open 3rd string, and then the 2nd on the 4th. So slowly. Okay, then we repeat this high E bit again, slide into it, D, A, E chord again. And this time we do this. Okay, what I'm doing there is I'm sliding from the 7th fret of the 3rd to the 9th fret of the 3rd, to the 8th fret on the 2nd, and then the 10th fret on the 2nd. And then what we do is with 2 quick bends up on that 10th fret on the 2nd. Alright? And then go back down to the 10th on the 2nd, then the 8th on the 2nd, and then the 9th on the 3rd. So. Okay, so far we've got this. Let's try it to again. Right. Second one. Okay, then we do the whole thing again, the top E, this slidey E bit. D, A, then the first riff again. Okay, same riff as the usual, okay. Then the final one, we go back and do the E bit, high E bit again. D, A, E, and the final riff is that. It's high up, right on the 15th fret of the top E string, straight into a bend, then to the 12th fret on the top E string. Okay. Then we go to the 3rd string on the 14th fret, and then we go up and down on that. Alright, so it's bend on the 15th on the 3rd, to the 12th on the top E. So start again. 15th fret of the top E string, bend to the 12th fret on the top E string. 3rd string, 14th fret up and down, and then the 12th fret on the 3rd. So. Okay, then we're into the chorus, the A chord again. Okay, got the idea? So there we have it. So we'll just go through the whole thing very slowly. Okay, do the 2 lots of intro, first verse, chorus, and then we'll do the solo bit again, okay? So here we go. Hopefully without too many boo-boos. Here we go. I told you twice. Don't listen to my advice. Don't try very hard to please me. Should be easy. could be the last time. This could be the last time. Maybe the last time. I don't know. Oh no. And so on. Get the idea, don't you, boys and girls? Well, hopefully you'll find that helpful. Not the easiest thing to do on your own, sing, play all the bits, but it's quite an interesting challenge. So see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.